Good morning, all. Good morning, sir. So, today we are going to see e-awareness workshop. So, we are conducting this e-awareness workshop for the colleges DY Patel, DY Patel Technical Campus, Faculty of Engineering and Faculty of Management, and KCC along with KCC Institute of Technology and Management. So, we welcome you all for this e-awareness workshop. So, from NPTEL side, we are welcoming Shivshankar Das for hosting this session. So over to DY Patel, Technical Campus Faculty of Engineering and Faculty of Management Principal to start with the e-awareness workshop introduction. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello? Okay. Okay. So, respected dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, students, and all present, a very good morning to everyone. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to stand before you and speak about our prestigious institution, Dr. D.Y. Patil Technical Campus, Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Management, Tarsande, Kolhapur, which is not just an educational institute, but a part of a glorious legacy built on a vision, excellence, and service to the society. Our institute is a proud constituent of the renowned D.Y. Patil Group, founded by the visionary and legendary leader Padma Shri Honorable Dr. D.Y. Patil Dada Saheb. He is an inspiration in himself and has served the nation with distinction as the former governor of Bihar, Tripura, and West Bengal. His commitment towards education and nation building has created a legacy that continues to inspire thousands of students across the country. The DY Patil Group has established its presence in various sectors, including education, healthcare, hotel management, agriculture, sugar industry, and several other domains, thereby contributing significantly to the socio-economic development of the nation. Today, this rich legacy is being carried forward by dynamically next generation under the visionary guidance of elected chairman Honorable Shri Dr. Sanjay D. Patil, Vice Chairman Honorable Shri Satish D. Patil, and Trustee Honorable Shri Ruturaj S. Patil, whose continuous efforts and dedication are taking the institution to the greater heights. Coming specifically to our institute, DY Patil Technical Campus, Faculty of Engineering and Faculty of Management, Tarsande, Kolhapur, it is spread over a magnificent 200 plus acre lush green campus, providing an ideal environment for learning, innovation, and holistic development. The serene atmosphere and world class infrastructure make it one of the finest educational destinations in our region. Our institute is affiliated with Shivaji University, Kolhapur, Maharashtra, and has always been committed to maintaining high standards of academic excellence. In recognition of this commitment, our institution was accredited with NAC A grade with a CGPA of 3.5 in the year 2024. Adding another feather to its cap, the institute was granted autonomous status by the UGC in the same year. This remarkable achievement was made possible under the able leadership of our management, our executive director, Dr. A.K. Gupta sir, our respected director and principal, Dr. Satish R. Pavaskar sir, our dean, Professor Rajendra S. Pawar sir, and all heads of the department, faculty members, and every stakeholder associated with the institution. Our campus offers quality education in diverse disciplines. We are actively engaged in management programs offering 7 specializations that cater to the emerging needs of the corporate world. Along with this, our engineering and polytechnic programs provide education in various branches such as civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, computer science and engineering, and in data science, and many more, thereby nurturing competent professionals and responsible citizens. The hallmark of our institution lies in its contributions to research and innovation. I am proud to mention that our institute has achieved significant milestones with more than 40 patents, numerous copyrights, and several national and international research publications. The institute has also received various prestigious national level and international level awards reflecting its commitment towards innovation and excellence. Another matter of immense pride for us is that four of our students have recently been recognized as Google Student Ambassadors, showcasing the talent and potential nurtured by our institution. Furthermore, DY Patil Technical Campus, Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Management, Thursday has consistently produced university rank holders and toppers. And we take pride in maintaining one of the highest placement records in the region, with our students securing opportunities in leading national and multinational companies. In today's rapidly evolving technological landscape, continuous learning is essential. With this vision, more than 200 students from our institutes have enrolled and appeared for the NPTEL examination. These courses, designed and delivered by the prestigious IITs and ISCs, have provided our students with exposure to emerging technologies, advanced concepts, and industry oriented knowledge. Such initiatives have significantly enhanced their employability and prepared them for the challenges of the future. On behalf of DY Patil Technical Campus, Faculty of Engineering and Faculty of Management, Thursday, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to NPTEL for providing students across the country with such an outstanding platform for learning and skill development. The knowledge and the exposure offered through NPTEL are truly empowering the youth of India and contributing towards the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. As we move forward, we remain committed to our mission of providing quality education, fostering innovation, encouraging research, and developing socially responsible professionals who can contribute meaningful to the society and the nation. I firmly believe that DY Patil Technical Campus, Faculty of Engineering and Faculty of Management is not merely an institution, it is a family, a tradition of excellence, and a center of transforming dreams into reality. With these words, I once again extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone present and thank all the management, faculty members, our students, and well wishers for making our institution a symbol of pride and excellence. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving the introduction. So over to Das, sir.
Shamla, should we ask Professor Uday Shankar, the director, KCC Institute of Technology and Management, to say a few words because he's available?
Yes, sir. I have, yeah, if he's willing to say a few
Gitanjali
words.
ma'am?
Yeah, Gitanjali ma'am will be giving
No,
the
she
vote
will be
of
giving the
thanks.
order.
The principal
So,
is with us. Good morning, everyone. Dr. Uday Shankar, Principal, KCC Institute of Technology and Management, is with us. Sir would like to say a few words in this context.
Sure.
sure, ma'am.
Thank you. Uday, sir? Sir, you are on mute. Please unmute yourself. Yeah.
Should I start?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Please proceed.
Whether I am audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Good morning to all of you. Myself is Dr. Uday Shankar. I am Director, KCC ITM. And greetings from KCC Institute of Technology and Management, Greater Noida. KCC Institute of Technology and Management is a leading institution dedicated to providing quality education in engineering, management, computer applications, and allied disciplines. The institute, with currently 10,000 students in various programs, is committed to academic excellence, innovation, research, and the holistic development of the students. The programs of the institute have received one program, that is Computer Science and Engineering, that has received NBA accreditation, reflecting our adherence to the highest standard of the technical education. As an institute entrusted with shaping the future of the young India, we continuously strive to instill the value of patriotism, disciplines, leadership, and national service among our students. In fact, the institute has been started in year 2004 with the establishment of educational trust, that is known as Deepak Gupta, and the other institutes being run by the KCC Institute is KCC Institute of the Legal and Higher Education. This institute was established in 2018. This is part of the KCC group of institutions. Accreditation and recognition with this is duly agreed by GGSIPU. Program is approved by the ICT. We are also running some other programs, BCA, BBA, BCom, and BJMC, BA LLB, and BBA LLB. Regarding this technical programs, we are having 8 UG programs, that is Computer Science and Engineering, Computer Science and Engineering with AI expert, then Computer Science Engineering, AI and Machine Learning, Computer Science and Engineering with Data Science, Computer Science Engineering with IoT, and Computer Science in Information Technology, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. We are also having one MTech in Computer Science Engineering. Our courses are approved by the ICT, and we are affiliated to Abdul Kalam Technical University, Lucknow. We are also UGC recognized under Section 2F. We are having the active local chapter of the NPTEL. Our university curriculum is also promoting the NPTEL courses to be opted by the students. The student is carrying out 5 NPTEL courses during this 4-year journey of his academic. He will be getting the BTech degree in honors. So this is one thing that is very great thing that a university, AKTU, Lucknow has done, and it is promoting the student to go for NPTEL courses. And other things, we are having last 3 years, we have done the conference. We have conducted books and other people, persons are working in this direction. We have organized so many FDPs. We are guiding our faculty is guiding the PhD, and so many certification course and other thing has been started by the institute for the welfare of the faculty as well as the students. And we are striving very hard to get the recognition at the national level. This is all about the KC Institute of Technology and Management. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for providing valuable introduction. So over to Das, sir.
Thank you, Shamda. Respected Professor Uday Shankar, the Director of KCC Institute of Technology and Management, the SPSs of both the colleges who are participating or who are organizing actively this program today. I understand both the colleges are actually local chapters of NPTEL, particularly KCC Institute of Technology and Management. They became local chapter in the early phase of NPTEL. Way back in 2017, they participated in 17 semesters with the number of exam registrations varying between a single digit going up to a maximum of 148. So maybe, I don't know what is the purpose of coming forward and organizing this program today, but as Director Sir has pointed out, just because there is a provision of, say, credit transfer through these MOOCs courses in the affiliated university, So there may be a scope for increasing the numbers there. And as far as the other college is concerned, that is DY Patil Technical Campus, Faculty of Engineering and Faculty of Management. They are relatively new. They became local chapter way back in 2014, participated in 5 semesters with maximum number reaching up to 115, and both are active local chapters. Okay, now going forward, let me just share my presentation screen to tell what we are going to discuss today. This we are going to talk how we can empower through NPTEL, the opportunities and impact. The outline of the today's talk will be mostly in 3 parts. First part will be what is NPTEL. We'll just take you through the enrollment to the certification process, what type of courses we offer, what are the features, everything will be covered in this section. Then the second part is the most important part. Many of the features that we are actually making it available for the learners. Unfortunately, many of these features are not being explored by the academic institutions who are local chapters of NPTEL. Third part, it will be a local chapter. I understand both the institutes here who are participating actively in today's program are local chapters, but considering that, okay, for the completeness of the program, and since it is streamed live through the YouTube, so there could be learners who are from an institution who is not a local chapter. So we'll also briefly talk about the local chapter. Going forward, NPTEL is a national program on technology and learning. It started its journey almost 21 years back, 21, 22 years back in 2003, when 7 older IITs, namely IIT Delhi, IIT Bombay, Delhi, Guwahati, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, and Roorkee joined hands with IISc Bangalore to create the repository of courses that are offered by IIT faculties to their students in the classrooms of IITs. Now, since there is a very limited scope of people, too many people joining the IITs because of the steep competition, so IITs made the opportunity that, okay, we'll record the contents and make it available for the outside world, so that if a person or if a student who could not make it to the IIT, if they are interested to learn, they can always refer these contents for improving their knowledge. Okay, so we had multiple phases. In the early phase, 2003 to till beginning of 2014, our main target was to create the repository in multiple disciplines. But from 2014, if you just see the globally, there are many e-learning platforms that are coming up, and they were actually taking the higher education in the online market. So NPTEL also started almost at the same time in 2014, and till 2026, we are offering, in addition to the creating the repository, we are also making the courses available for certification purpose. All right. The impact over the period of last 23 years has been phenomenal. First of all, it is the longest running successfully, handle multi-institutional project. Now it's not limited to only 7 IITs and IISc Bangalore. We are handling actually more than about close to 30 institutions who are partnering with NPTEL and offering the courses. This includes newer IITs, triple ITs, ISERs, and similar centrally funded technical institutions and institutions of eminence. They are actually offering the courses through this. So what started as a vision for creating high quality, affordable education at large scale, as part of this initiative during the last 2 decades, we have created more than 3,200 unique video lectures, courses, not individual lectures, but 3,200 courses. And these courses earlier we used to distribute through the different, media like BBT or maybe some cassettes were available in the early days. But now these contents are delivered through the YouTube. So if you see that although it is not an entertainment channel, our NPTEL contents are delivered through NPTEL HRD YouTube channel. So in spite of not being an entertainment channel, the number of subscribers stands at 5.62 million. That only speaks about the popularity of the NPTEL courses across the globe. And if you just see the viewership, it has crossed more than 1.86 billion. So in addition to developing the lectures and course content, we are now in the process of offering certification programs, and we are also conducting in-person as well as online programs for raising the awareness about this program across the country. And by the way, we have created the largest repository of NPTEL or engineering content anywhere in the globe. Now, once we say that, okay, we have created 3,200 courses, the question comes to my mind, where do I go to access the contents? For accessing the content, our website is nptel.ac.in. That is the repository of all the courses that has been created since 2003. So anyone from wherever you are, you can access the contents without requiring any login or without requiring any fee. And the courses can be searched through course name. That is, you can see the snapshot here. Search for courses by the keyword. Suppose you want to search a course, you can just put the keywords, one of the keywords, and if there is a course in which the title component contains that particular keyword, it will reflect what is that course name, who created the course, and which institute is offering the course. Also, you can search the courses by the instructor name, by discipline, institute, and the type of courses. Now, 2014, we started the online certification program, but 2014 to 2016, it was only NPTEL who was offering online courses through its own platform, but it was really becoming extremely popular. So this was taken up by the ministry in a big way, and they created a national platform called SWAYAM, which is again an acronym called Study Waves of Active Learning for the Young Aspiring Minds. And the ministry created these as the Indian MOOCs platform. MOOCs stand for Massive Open Online Courses, where the number of learners who can enroll into the course is not limited by the capacity of a big and portal classroom, but it could be in true sense massive. Hundreds of thousands learners could join into the course at any point of time. The courses are open, courses are delivered over online. That means if I have the interest and have the internet connectivity, no one can stop me to learn the contents delivered through the SWAYAM platform. And that the courses are structured exactly in the same way as a course is offered in a regular university program. So now, if it is an Indian MOOCs platform, the learners could be from school children to the higher education, and the people, those who are in the PhD, pursuing their doctoral program or postgraduate degrees. So there could be variation in the level of the learners and the interest of the learners. Some learners might be interested in humanities, social science, commerce, science, management, law, engineering, medical, and so on. So there is a level difference between school, degree, UG level, PG level, and all. Similarly, interest group also varies. Considering that a single entity may not be able to deliver the requirements of all segment of learners, the ministry created 10 national coordinators, with each giving a mandate that they will be catering to the needs of a particular segment of learners. For the school children, NIUS and NCRT was entrusted. Out of school children, it was Indira Gandhi National Open University and National Institute of Technical Teachers Training and Research, Chennai. For the undergraduate and postgraduate, mostly you can say the national coordinators were more or less same. NPTEL for the engineering education, both at the UG and PG level, AICT for the teachers training, engineering teachers training, primarily CEC and UGC. Therefore, the general degree colleges, non-engineering, non-management. If it is UG level, then CEC takes care of it. If it is PG level, then UGC takes care of it. IIM Bangalore for the management education and Institute of National Importance. Under this program, there are only 2 institutes who are actually offering the courses. Now here, although NPTEL is primarily mandated to offer the engineering UG/PG level courses, but as you know, any engineering college will be having humanities department, basic departments, in some cases the management, like in IITs and all, they will be having law programs also, and in some places even medical education is coming into the play. So considering that, NPTEL does not restrict its course curriculum only within, say, engineering only, but we equally offer a large number of courses from humanities, management, basic sciences, all these disciplines. Okay, so you can see the national coordinators, their logos are there. Why we are talking this thing is that once you refer to a course, if the course ID starts with NOC, that indicates it is the NPTEL course, because NOC stands for NPTEL online certification. Then there will be ERID. That means NOC 26 identifies it is NPTEL course for certification purpose offered in 2026. Then there will be 2-digit or say C for civil engineering, CS for computer science. There will be what's called discipline code, and there will be course ID, course number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2-digit numbers will be provided. 2 or 3-digit numbers will be provided. NPTEL online certification since 2014, as we said, we are offering certification from 2014. Initially, it was through NPTEL, but from 2017, we migrated to SWAYAM portal. Now, these courses, what we offer, it is not that every semester we offer all new courses. Some courses are offered which are created for the first time and offered in that particular semester. So they are called new courses, but there could be many courses which were created earlier, but is being re-offered. Okay, in that case, that course is called rerun. So considering that there are multiple rerun courses in every semester, we have created or we have offered more than 9,313 courses so far since 2014 for certification purpose. And as we said that the contents can be accessed in a MOOC structure free of cost. So here, particularly in the SWAYAM courses, these are absolutely free. More than 3.79 crore learners enroll into these free courses, out of which more than 75.6 lakh learners registered for the optional certification examination, and close to 50 lakh learners got the e-verifiable certificate from us on successful completion of the courses. Now the question becomes why the student should do, why a faculty should do the course, or why at all these industry people should be considering NPTEL courses. As far as the students are concerned, if we consider that after their graduation, what are the paths they may take? Some of the students might be interested to go for the job market. Now, because of the implementation of Industry 4.0 and all, the technological front is changing very rapidly. We hear the terms AI, ML, data science, data analytics, robotics, 3D printing, drone technology, and similar technologies now. Now, many of the universities, their syllabuses are not updated to that extent. It takes almost a decade time to update the syllabus. But the industry will be requiring the knowledge of the students in that particular area. So this gives ample opportunity for the learners who wants to take up the job. They can take certain courses from NPTEL, which are actually tailored for the emerging technologies. All right. Then comes some students might be interested to go for higher studies. And say in India, if it is UG level student, he wants to go for the PG level program, then possibly he or she will be required to complete either UGC or GATE examination, something like that. And that requires extensive practice, or we can say deeper understanding of the core subjects, practice old questions, get your doubts clarified, go for the mock test to prepare better. And all these things are embedded automatically within the NPTEL courses. We'll tell you how this syllabus mapping and everything other things are taken care of in the GATE portal. The third possibility is that the students a particular student might be having a very good idea. They want to translate this idea into a product or services, but just having an idea is not adequate to start a business. For that, many more things are required to be known. First of all, how to create a project proposal, who will finance it, how to prepare the budget, once you get the funding, how to set up the store, hiring the people, in case there is a startup company or we have got certain issues, how to cope up the failures, all these things, logistic arrangement, every issue needs to be known before I jump into this. So regular curriculum actually, at least at the undergraduate level for general people, they don't cover all these areas. Considering that, NPTEL offers a large number of courses which can facilitate the students to update their knowledge in this startup arena. So these are the three reasons which can actually motivate the students to take up the courses. Now comes the faculty. As far as the faculty is concerned, for the career advancement, if you just look at the career advancement scheme of UGC, that says if a faculty wants to move from assistant professor to associate professor with 2 steps in between, then one of the provision is that either he or she has to complete a course in a 4-quadrant approach or design a course in a 4-quadrant approach. Now here, if first of all, a faculty must know what is that 4-quadrant, how to create that, what are the shortcomings in the existing pattern, how to improve on that. For that, it is essential that you join a course which is offered through SWAYAM in a 4-quadrant approach, complete it to meet your career advancement scheme criteria. Second one is that for career advancement in of the faculties, they really need to get some or complete some FDP courses or earn some FDP points. Now, NPTEL has tied up with the AICT, the All India Council for Technical Education, and by virtue of which many of the courses, NPTEL courses, particularly the elective courses and say specialized courses, are actually recognized as FDP courses. So a faculty member, after completion of the required, say, particular NPTEL course, they can also earn, in addition to the NPTEL course certificate, they can also earn some FDP points by virtue of completing that FDP approved course. Now comes the, suppose a person is there in the industry or academia also. Because the technology is changing very rapidly, the knowledge of the concerned person, whether in the industry or in academia, needs to be updated on a regular basis. So for this purpose also, NPTEL comes very handy. It not only it gives you an opportunity to refresh your knowledge, but also update your knowledge as per the requirement of the industry at this point of time. So we'll tell you that, okay, just like these 2 colleges are local chapter of NPTEL. Similarly, we have got local chapter on similar concept for the industry. We call them NPTEL Industry Associate. We'll show you that which are the industries, top industries in India, both in the government sector as well as private sector, who are utilizing, who have signed an agreement with NPTEL to become a NPTEL Industry Associate, and they are actually using the NPTEL resources to update the domain knowledge or knowledge of their existing manpower. Okay. So the benefits of the NPTEL courses can be summarized like this. These are curriculum-based courses primarily, which can give you strong fundamental concepts, which will help you not only in getting jobs, but also in doing better in the competitive examination. Industry-ready courses from the emerging technologies, it can definitely put you it puts you in a really advantageous position as far as the job opportunities are concerned. Then, irrespective of whatever you are studying, if you want to take the courses from other domains, since now job opportunities are more in the area of computer science, so although you might be studying in mechanical engineering, civil engineering, or any other branch, management, if you want to take some courses from the data science, AI, ML, and all, you can definitely take it from here in NPTEL. Then for job opportunities, once we face an interview, person needs to know how to present before the interviewer, communication skill, how to write a good resume. All these will be playing an extremely important role in cracking the interview. Almost 50% weightage goes in the soft skill. To improve the job prospect of our NPTEL learner, what we do, we not only provide a large number of soft skill or language improvement skill, communication improvement skills, but we also provide soft skill training, free of cost soft skill training for the learners of our local chapter colleges. Okay. Then, if you complete a course through NPTEL, the certificate, if you reflect it in your resume, that will definitely put you in a different bracket. It gets noticed by the prospective employer. Credit transfer facility has been facilitated by two higher education regulators, namely UGC and AICTE. So the colleges, as Director Sir was saying, that the college has been taking the courses for credit transfer. This is by virtue of this provision. Then AICTE has also said that by completing additional 20 credits, in addition, whatever is the credit transfer policy approves, the students can get a honors degree or they can earn a minor specialization through SWAYAM courses. From NPTEL side, we provide extremely end-to-end GATE preparation guidelines. We'll show you how that can be explored. Then, as we say, many of the NPTEL courses are actually marked for the FDP purposes. So on completion of these courses, the faculty can actually get the FDP forms. And industry people or persons from the academia, they can actually reskill and upskill their knowledge on a regular basis through NPTEL. And actually it's a part of the lifelong learning process, which is extremely important these days. So we said that, okay, what are the benefits of it? Now, once we take the feedback from the learners, right, why did they take the courses, NPTEL courses? We find most of the people respond that it is primarily because of the credit transfer. Then the major bulk will be either for getting a job or internship, or to update their knowledge in this particular field. Okay. Other than that, there could be cases where the students are taking these courses for competitive exam preparation or for research purposes and so on. Now, this has been our journey. What we started in 2014 with just 3 courses, having 1 point above 1 lakh learners enrolling into the courses and about 3,000 people writing the exam. You can see the growth has been almost exponential. In the last year, that is in 2025, in the 2 semesters, we offered 1,714 courses with more than 65 lakh learners enrolling into the course for learning purposes and about 21 lakh learners registering for the exam. In the recently concluded January to April semester, we offered 973 courses where 36 lakh plus learners enrolled for the courses and more than 12 lakhs, the 12.7 lakh learners registered for the exam. So you can see almost every semester we are getting about 1.5 lakhs to 2.5 lakhs increase in the exam registrations. Okay, that is huge number. So that requires a meticulous planning to conduct an examination of such a magnitude across the country. And NPTEL has been doing it fantastically since beginning. Now we said that, okay, we are offering the courses in a 4-quadrant approach. What are these 4 quadrants? First of all, suppose as a faculty, you are delivering a lecture and as a student, the students are seated in front of you. And if I put a camera behind the students to capture your movement, audio, video, facial expression and all, edit that content and make it available to the students, that becomes the first quadrant. Second quadrant is the interaction. In a classroom, physical classroom, the interaction takes place in a face-to-face mode. But in a MOOC structure where the students are not physically, say, located in a particular area, but geographically scattered across the globe, so that face-to-face interaction has to be substituted with some web-based interaction. We'll tell you what is that web-based interaction. But that interaction is there so that the students can get their doubts clarified from the faculty. Third is in a classroom. The faculty might be providing some supplementary study materials in the form of handwritten notes, PowerPoint presentations, or some other materials. Same thing is also done here. We provide the text transcript of the materials, the lecture text transcript in English And in some cases, it is in different other regional languages. All right. Also, the faculty has used the PowerPoint presentation. We ensure that the PowerPoint presentation is made available to the learners so that it helps the learners in rapid revision before the examination. Okay. Then comes in a classroom, the faculty might be conducting your class test in a periodical manner. Maybe once or twice during the semester, there will be some class test, and that may carry or may not carry any weightage in the final examination. But here it is mandatory that every week, after you go through a certain amount of lecture, get your doubts clarified, go through the supplementary study materials, there will be a self-assessment quiz. That means there will be about a couple of questions given related to that week's video that needs to be completed and submitted for evaluation. Okay, so these are the 4 quadrants that we will be following in our NPTEL courses. So NPTEL certification process, first of all, we follow the MOOCs format. That is, we follow model called anyone, anytime, anywhere model. That means anyone can take the course. They can study it whenever they get a time, and they can learn it from wherever they are. More than 1,800 courses are offered per year. Courses are offered during January to April or July to October through SWAYAM. That is 2 semesters, starting from January and starting from July. These are aligned with the university semester system. But for the enrollment for these courses starts tentatively 2 months ahead of time. So for the January semester, enrollment starts by mid-November, and for the July semester, enrollment starts by mid-May. All right. Enrollment in any course is possible irrespective of the current branch of study. That we said that whether the student is studying in mechanical, electrical, electronics, computer science, or any other branch, if they are interested, say a computer science student wants to take a course on sociology or psychology, they can very well take the course from NPTEL. So irrespective of their academic background, profession, gender, age group, they can join any course for learning purposes without paying any fees. These are funded by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. And at the end, if a candidate is interested, they can register for the certification examination by paying certain fees. Now, if you look at the course feature, we have got 3 variations of the courses. The full semester course is for 30 hours. 20 hours is a medium type course, and if the course is on a selected topic, it is 10 hours duration. We take about 12 weeks time, 8 weeks or 4 weeks times to complete a 30 hours, 20 hours or 10-hour courses at the rate of 2.5 hours of lecture per week. All right. Now, attention span of a student is definitely not 1 hour, but we follow that structure in universities or system, or even in school colleges. So considering that, our lecture durations are kept slightly lower than 30 minutes. The maximum is 30 minutes. So on a week, particularly, you can see that 5 to 6 lectures will be provided to you. That means it could be 2 to 3 hours of lecture per week. There are 2 different types of courses as we discussed. Some courses which were created earlier may be offered in a rerun mode, and there could be a couple of courses which are created new and being offered for the first time in this particular semester. If it is a rerun course, that means the videos are already available in the NPTEL repository. Only in the new course, the videos are not available. As the course run progresses, the videos are released into the public domain. The contents of the week, that is, out of the 4 quadrants, the video lectures and the assignments are the things that needs to be released, along with the supplementary study material. They are released by Monday during the runtime of the course. The course usually starts on Monday, and every Monday we'll be releasing the contents. In fact, instead of Monday, these are released at least a couple of days ahead of time. Okay, maybe by Friday or Saturday, we can definitely release the contents. Now the interaction that takes place in a face-to-face mode in the classroom system, here the interaction takes place in 3 different modes. First of all, in the course page of the student, once they go there, there is a question and answer tab. They can click there. and they can put their queries there in the form of a chat box. Once they put the query, these queries will be cleared by the faculty and the set of teaching assistants who are part of this program, part of this particular course in a time-bound manner. Also, these answers could be given by some peer group, some of your other friends who might be giving, but ultimately it has to be vetted by the faculty. Second one is that the way you are conducting today's session, that means my video is being live streamed on through the YouTube, and there are many say learners who are actually part of the YouTube that live session, and they can, if they have got any doubt, they can post their queries into the chat box. I can check that checkbox question and answer to that. That is how the second interaction takes place. Third one, there could be many courses in NPTEL that requires extensive, say, problem-solving capability. That means there could be a huge number of numerical problems that needs to be solved. But because of the shortage of time, the faculty may not be able to solve too many problems within the restricted time of 30 minutes or 1 hour, whatever it is. So to help such course learners, what do? We take the assistance of PMRF scholars. PMRF stands for Prime Minister's Research Fellow. This is some a special category of research scholars who get little higher rate of stipends and all. Okay, so these PMRF scholars will be conducting the live session to clear your doubts related to the problems associated with that week's lecture. So what takes place through a face-to-face mode interaction? Here it takes place in 3 different formats. So now these PMRF scholar sessions are publicized much way ahead of time. These are actually done 5 days in a week, that is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, these 5 days, session timings are usually kept in the evening hours so that the students, after attending their regular classes, they can actually attend this program. Okay. Also, you can always encourage your students to attend these PMRF scholars to get all doubts cleared by the PMRF scholars. Now, in case the student is unable to join this program, in that case, they can always refer the PMRF scholar sessions which are recorded. Now, supplementary study materials. What we provide as part of the supplementary study materials? We provide a PowerPoint presentation, text transcript in English and regional languages, and also the faculty might be giving individually, depends on the faculty, they can also give links to the free web resource. The text transcript, there are some snapshots have been provided. Like here, I have put something in Marathi, something in German. This is in English language actually. And there is enhancing soft skill and personality in Hindi. So these booklets contains the entire, say, course contents transcribed into English, Hindi, Marathi, whatever language you may think about. 11 languages have been identified. We are trying to translate these contents into 11 different regional languages, including Hindi. Per week, after you go through the 2.5 hours of lectures, get your doubts clarified, go to the supplementary study material. Now it is time for the weekly assignment. Every week, there will be about 10 to 15 questions per assignment. These questions are mostly multiple choice type, which can be computer graded, because if you see, there are many courses where the enrollment numbers will be couple of, say, in terms of 80,000, 90,000 also. So assessing their papers and assignment papers manually is simply not possible. So these are mostly computer graded, multiple choice or short answer type questions. Every assignment will be given timeline of 10 days to submit it. During this 10 days time, that is from Monday till next week Wednesday, during this time they can submit multiple times, and only the last submission within the due date will be considered as the final submission, and each of the assignment will be graded out of 100 marks. Okay, so if I am submitting an assignment after Wednesday 23:59 hours, I can go to the portal and see my score, what is my score out of 100. And also next day, what we'll do, we'll release the official solution of the lecture, say assignment question. So if I have made some mistake somewhere, I should know that, okay, where I committed a mistake and what is the correct answer with reason. Okay. Only for certain courses like C, C++, Java, Python, Verilog courses, the faculty will also be providing the programming assignments. So you can actually go through not only the MCQ-based computer-graded questions, but also programming assignments. You have to submit it, and this will be graded also. And a part of that will be taken into the final certification program. There could be very few courses where the faculty is interested to take some courses where assignment questions will be given. The students will have to write the answers, scan the document, upload it onto the portal, and this will be manually graded by the faculty. Okay, but these are very few courses. Now comes the feature of examination. Now I can take the course from the comfort of my home, but for writing the exam, the USP of NPTEL is that the exam has to be taken by the candidate who is who has actually opted for the course. No one can come and write it on his or her behalf, or impersonation will be, if you are caught for the impersonation, then definitely you'll be landing into trouble. So these exams are proctored in person and center based. Across the country, more than 200 cities are identified where exams are conducted, but these numbers are not fixed. We are open to, say, create more and more exam centers, provided the number of exams registrations from a particular area exceeds 200 candidates per day. So if you have got 200 candidates who are willing to write the examination and you don't have an exam center nearby, definitely you can ask for it through the SPSC login in NPTEL, and we'll definitely explore the possibility of providing an exam center at the nearby places. Once you register for the examination, you will have exam dates mentioned. When is the exam date for this particular paper? So on each exam date, there will be two sessions. One is on forenoon between 9 to 12 and afternoon between 2 to 5. Okay. Now I can write the examination either in the morning session or afternoon session, because if I have taken two courses whose exam dates are same, then I could be given one exam in the forenoon, another exam in the afternoon. So when I am writing the exam for, say, paper X in the morning session, my friend writing the same exam might be in the second shift. But these are not same paper. There are two sets of question paper created of equal toughness level, which are used, one in the forenoon, another in the afternoon. Mode of examination is mostly online. That means the questions and answer will be appearing on my computer terminal, and I have to answer in the same exam software. But in an offline examination, the questions will be appearing in the computer terminal, and I will be given a conventional pen paper. I'll have to answer it in that paper, and this will be manually evaluated. Examination, taking the course for learning purpose is absolutely free. But for certification exam, which is conducted through our exam partner TCS, it is not free. So irrespective of the course duration, the fee remains same as 1,000 rupees. However, certain category of students, particularly SC, ST, and persons with more than 40% disability, are eligible to get 50% fee waiver on production of the birth certificate or medical disability certificate. Exam results are published within 30 days from the date of examination. These certificates are e-verifiable certificates, and this will be signed by the institute that is offering the course. If the course is offered by IIT Bombay, the course will be signed by the representative of IIT Bombay. Now we have got some components. That is, final examination is there. We say that's proctored in-person center-based examination. But there is another part, that is every week I am tested out of 100 marks in the assignment. Now here, assignment marks will be carrying 25% weightage in the final certificate, and the final examination will carry 75% weightage. Calculating 75% from final examination is very straightforward. You can simply translate 80 to 70, 80 to 60. 80 out of 100 can be translated to out of 75, it is 60. Okay, but how do I calculate the assignment marks? 25% from, say, 8 12 or 4 assignments. Say if we are in a 4-week course, we are considering the best 3 assignment scores. For a 8-week course, we are only considering the best 6 assignment score, and best 8 assignment scores will be calculated for calculation of this 25% weightage in a 12-week course structure. Now suppose I am in a 12-week course structure. I have submitted, say, 6 assignments. Then what happens? Am I eligible to write the examination? Our answer is yes, it's the conditional. Since the minimum requirement is 8 assignments, which will be taken into consideration for calculation of the average score. So what we will do? Since the candidate has only submitted 6 assignments, the remaining 2 assignments, it will be considered that, okay, I have received 0 marks. So marks out of 600 will now be considered as marks out of 800, and accordingly the average score will come down, and I have to get at least 40% score. That means out of 40%, that means out of 800, 40%, I should get at least 320 marks in the, say, best 8 assignments to be eligible to get a certificate if I do well in the final exam. So it is mandatory that I have to score individually 40% in both assignment score as well as in the final examination. We follow a 5-point grading, that is less than, based on the consolidated marks. If it is less than 40, unsuccessful. 40 to 59, we consider successfully completed. 60 to 74, elite. 75 to 89. In addition to the elite, we put a silver medal symbol. Score between 90 to 100, call it 90 elite gold. That means in addition to the elite award, we put a gold medal symbol. Other than that, the certificate may also carry a topper seal of 1%, 2%, 5%, 10%, or without any percentage, only topper seal is there. This indicates that my score is minimum 60 and I am within top 1%, 2%, 5% of the successful candidate. So in each of the certificate, the number of successful candidates will be mentioned. And if you are a topper, your topper seal will be there. So you can, from there, you can calculate what is your position roughly. Now, almost like 90% of the students who registered for the examination, they will be turning up into the exam center. But what is the pass percentage? Pass percentage now you can see it has stabilized around 70 to 80%, something in between, or 70 to 75% is the standard. That's a good pass percentage that is reflected. This is how a sample certificate will look like. It will have the, say, logo of NPTEL. It is part of the Skill India program. So Skill India logo will be there on right corner. Then it will be having SWAYAM logo. Other than that, the student will have his or her photograph, name, the course they have taken, score out of 25 in the assignment, average assignment score, proctored examination score out of 75, and the consolidated score in terms of percentage, that is out of 100. Then comes the total number of candidates certified in this course that I was talking about. Now here course duration will be mentioned. It will be having the host institute, which institute is offering the course, their logo will be there, your roll number, the QR code to verify the certificate at the local level, and also the credits will be mentioned. The important points to remember is that there is no prerequisite to join the course, but you may require to understand the concept. Some courses might have to be done to understand or the lectures that is being delivered as part of this course. NPTEL will be identifying the learners by their unique email ID. So as long as you are in the NPTEL program, it is better if you can follow or use your own email ID, so that as long as you are there, you can always go to the portal and find out which are the courses you have done, which are the courses you have completed. All this data you can carry forward. Use the same email ID for assignment submission and exam registration. This is because assignment submission score has to be combined with the examination registration score, examination score. So if you are using 2 different IDs, that will identify that these are the 2 different persons. So one of the score becomes 0 and you don't get a certificate. Okay. A candidate can check the exam dates before enrollment in any course for certification. The reason is on a particular date, you can always write maximum 2 courses. One you can write in the forenoon, another in the afternoon. So maximum 2 courses per day. If there are 8 days of exam, you can write maximum 16 exams in a semester. However, if your college is taking these courses for credit transfer, there is no provision of supplementary exam in case you fail into the course. Important to note that physical calculators are not permitted just like any other national level examination. So the person has to be familiar with the TCS ION on-screen calculator so that they find it easy to use during the examination purpose. The link is provided here. Timelines for the July to December 2026 semester is that we have got 3 variation of courses. First set of say 4 weeks and 8 weeks are actually segregated into 2 different sets. So the first set of 4 weeks, first set of 8 weeks, 12 weeks, and all courses, they start their enrollment by mid-May. This time there was some delay. So by 27th of May, the enrollment process for all the courses have started. But the first set of 4 weeks, first set of 8 weeks, and all 12-week courses will start. Courses will start on 20th of July. And the remaining 2 sets, that is second set of 4 and 8 weeks, will start exactly a month later on 17th of August. Now the course enrollment actually will stop not on the 20th of July when the courses are starting, but they will be closing on exactly 1 week into the course. That is by 27th of July, the course enrollment process will stop for the first set of 4 weeks, 8 weeks, on all 12 weeks. However, for the remaining courses, the enrollment process will stop on the course start date itself. Now here, the 20th July, the course which is starting the 4 weeks, that will be completed by August. This 8-week course will be completed by September, and we'll be having an examination for these 2 set of courses by 19th and 20th September 2026, for which the exam registration form opens on 20th June 2026. All right. So the remaining courses, that is 12 weeks and second set of 4 and 8 weeks, the exam will be conducted on 6 days, the 2 weekends. In addition to the weekends, even Fridays are now taken into account, 16th, 17th, 18th of October, and 23rd, 24th, and 25th October. But as we said, every semester there is an uncertainty on the numbers, and just because the numbers are known barely a few days ahead of the examination, so we have to keep certain additional dates as reserved. In certain cities, if the requirement comes, we'll be conducting the examination on the reserved dates. For the first set of 4 and 8 weeks, the reserved date is 18th of September, that is Friday. And for other courses, the reserved dates are on 19th, that is Monday, and 26th October is also Monday. Okay. Sometimes the people say that, okay, these are during the Dasera time and all, but consider that this time schedule is actually prepared a couple of at least 2 or 3 years in advance. So there is no scope for changing the dates under any circumstances. Now here the courses are offered by NPTEL, so it is not restricted within the engineering courses, but we also offer a large number of courses from humanities, social science, basic science, management, law, and all. The number speaks about that. You can see the humanities courses are numbering about 1186 is actually the highest amongst all branches of courses. Okay. Then the joining NPTEL course, first of all, requirement is that you go to nptel.ac.in/semester, from where you come to know in July semester what are the courses that are on offer. So 1054 courses are available. Just you can go through the list, find out okay which course you are interested to take. Preferably, if it is first time, then you should always choose to take, say, read-on courses, so that you have got access to the contents beforehand. You have access to the content, one set of assignment questions, then even other things like your sorry. So if it is a read-on course, other than the video lecture, you can always get text transcript, one set of assignment for your reference purpose. Once you complete all these things, then you can go and join into the course from swayam.gov.in. Once you go to the swayam.gov.in, if you have undertaken or if you know the course name, you can search the course name and exactly go and register for that. We will show you the demonstration also after completion of this initial talk. Now comes NPTEL domain. What is NPTEL domain? This is something like a specialization. Suppose you are a student of computer science and you want to pursue your career in as a data scientist. Now, to become a data scientist, what are the courses that you should do? You might have not taken something, say, computer science, AI, ML, or data science related particular branch, but you are from a different branch, but want to pursue a particular career path. In that case, what we are telling, that we are giving you a guidance that, okay, if you can complete these many courses, within a period of say 3 years with an average score of 60%, then you become eligible to get a domain certification, which you can produce it before the prospective employer, which recognizes you that, okay, you have got more knowledge than anyone else in that particular area. So the criteria is that you have to complete the core and elective courses of that particular domain specified for that. Complete the core courses, elective courses, but there is no requirement that you have to first complete the core and then elective. You can take the courses as they appear because all courses are not offered every semester. So whichever courses are available for offering, you can always take that particular course, complete it. And if you can complete all the required courses within 3 years with an average score of 60% with individual course score not falling below 55, then you get a domain certification. This is how a domain certificate will look like. It will have your name, photograph, domain, and the broader discipline details will be there. The courses you have done with an individual scores, that is a proctored exam score, final exam score, total score out of 100, then QR code to verify individual course certificate as well as the overall certificate. Now, it is not that the learners or scholars complete one particular domain and stop there. You can see the data here. There are people who have gone into completing multiple domains just because they are so interested in developing their expertise. Even we have got people, those who have completed 6, 7, 8, or even 9 domains by a single scholar. The domains which are most popular amongst the learners is data science, programming, and faculty domain advanced. We find that there are about 7 to 8, maybe 6 or 7 courses per domain. So it takes maybe 3 to 4 semesters at max to complete the domains, particular domains. So if your college is actually considering 20% credit from here, it may be good to select a particular domain so that in addition to completing the 20 credit requirement, they can also earn a domain certificate and be eligible to get better exposure or better job opportunities when that company related to that area comes. Okay, we find that most of the students will be completing within 3, 4, or 5 semesters, but there could be very, very motivated learners. You can see at least there are 19 students who have completed a particular domain within 1 semester, or maybe it took 293 students to complete it by 2 semesters. Now, we categorize certain learners, NPTEL learners, as star learners. Who are these star learners? What is a domain scholar? If you have completed domains, you are a star learner. Then come mega stars. In any semester, right now in this semester, how many courses we are allowed to write for examination? In September, we have got 2 days of exam, and in October, we have got 3 plus 3, 6 days exam. So in total, you have got 8 exam dates. So in 8 exam dates, I can always take maximum 16 exams. So if I have appeared in 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12 examinations in a semester and in topper in at least 6 exams, then I am rated as mega star. Superstars means if I am writing the examination above 4 to 7 examinations in a semester and topper in at least 3 exams, then I am called superstar. Champions, writing 8 to 12 exams, but not topper. Clearing the 8 exams, then only I am called champion. Evangelist, writing 18 exams in 4 years or 8 semesters and passing in at least 2/3 of this examination or 75% examinations, then I am called evangelist. Motivated learner means at least completing 8 exams in 4 semesters and passing in 6 exams. Okay, that means here I am taking exams in every semester without a break. But if I have taken a break but completing the requirement, passing 6 exams, writing 8 exams in 4 semesters. Suppose I have taken a break in between, in that case, I am called NPTEL enthusiast. Discipline star means, as we said, every course will be having a course ID. It starts with NOC, then it has got 2-digit year number, then comes the course code, BT, biotechnology. So if I have done courses of 50 weeks related to that particular discipline, it is called discipline star. Next is believers. If I have completed 4, 5, 6 exams or written 4, 5, 6 exams over a period of time and completed at least 4 exams that I have appeared for, then I am called NPTEL believers. These are some of the snapshot. You can see the topper appeared for 12 exams and topper in all 12 examinations. Mr. Ibrahim Khan, an employed person from UAE. Then you have got Mr. Shamrat Gangopadhyay, a government official, is an employed person. Then you have got topper 9, certified 12. Academic members, Dr. Shivani Naik and Padma Reddy Kari, a doctor, medical doctor, topper in 8 and certified 12. So these are some of the names. And again, highest number of course takers are present till date. You can see the faculty members mostly. Okay. And the age varies between 37 to 66. So now everyone is trying that who can touch the century mark first. Now comes NPTEL initiatives. First of all, as the director sir was telling, of the director of the KCC Institute of Technology and Management was referring that, okay, the universities approve the credit transfer. This credit transfer is taken through the UGC and AICT affiliated colleges or universities as per the guidelines of the UGC and AICT. UGC has permitted up to 40% credit transfer for SWAYAM courses as per its gazetted notification way back in March 2021. For this, what is the process? First, the Academic Council or BOS takes a decision, in principle decision, that they can take the or implement the decision of the SWAYAM or UGC or AICT to take the courses from SWAYAM for credit transfer. Once this is done, then they will look at the course syllabus or the number of courses being offered and identify the courses which will be considered for credit transfer for a particular group of learners. So if there are 1,500 courses, all 1,500 courses may not be suitable for a particular group of learners. So they need to identify, okay, this is the third year computer science, they will take this course. They have to decide on that. Then comes the credit equivalency. We refer that, okay, our 10-hour courses are equivalent to 2 credits. 20-hour courses are equivalent to 3 credits and 30-hour courses are equivalent to 4 credits. Whether this credit equivalency is taken as it is or it is scaled up or down, that is decided by the Academic Council or the Board of Studies. Okay. Then comes the recommendation from NPTEL. We suggest that it should be avoided in the final year students because if they fail, there is no supplementary exam. First semester, when some students join the course, they are coming from the school. So it may take some time for them to settle down in the new college environment. So considering that, maybe first year they should be relieved from these NPTEL courses. From second semester, they may be allowed to take something soft skill or communication skill courses which are relatively easier to complete it. Once they complete that course, maybe 4 or 8 weeks duration program, then they know the entire program, how the program runs. From third semester, they may be asked to take certain courses which are not being offered by the faculties of your college, or maybe which will be for the career advancement purposes. Also, instead of telling that you have to do only these courses, if you can identify, say, like Python, you are saying Python courses, there are multiple Python courses. You can just say that out of this, you have to complete one instead of telling a particularly fixed course, because that may not be available always. So in that case also, if we can decide on the course list beforehand, then the students can complete whenever they find it time. Once they complete the required course, the university or college can actually transfer these credits. So let them first complete the course, then do the credit transfer. AICT has also followed the suit. On 9th January 2023, they wrote a letter to the Vice Chancellor of all universities, registrars, directors, principals through email that they are also permitting credit transfer up to 40% of courses from SWAYAM or NPTEL. Also, they say that as part of the model curriculum for the first year UG students released by AICT, they said that if they can complete, the students can complete 150 to 160 credits, they earn their BTech degree. However, an additional 20 credits, if they do through SWAYAM MOOCs, they will be getting a honors degree or minor degree. The credit equivalency, we said that 4, 3, and 2 credits are assigned to 30 hours, 20 hours, 10 hours courses. This is effective from January 2026 semester. However, the universities are free to upscale or downscale, whatever it is, based on their own judgment. The post-baccalaureate fellowship is an important initiative from NPTEL. If your student or if any of the faculty member is a star learner, domain scholar, discipline star, mega star, superstar, and all, if they are interested to join a post, say you have got something like after your PhD, you have got postdoctoral fellowship, but this is post-bachelor. So post-baccalaureate fellowship is that if the student has completed at least undergraduate or postgraduate program and is a NPTEL star candidate, in that case, the student, if he or she is having interest in the research arena, they can join a research program at IITs, work under the faculty for 1 year, and during this period, they will earn a stipend of 25,000 rupees plus HRA as applicable for that city. Also, the students will be paid 1 lakh rupees towards the contingency grant for that particular year. How the selection takes place, first of all, the faculty will be identifying certain research areas where they want the pre-doc fellowships. Okay, so these research proposals will be circulated to the concerned eligible students. The students will be selecting at least 5 proposals based on their preference. So now the details, whoever student has applied for a particular project, their details will be shared with the faculty. The faculty may conduct an interview or they may select the candidate based on the documents submitted. Based on that, the selection will be done. And once the candidates are selected, we share them an offer letter. They come and join the program at a particular institute. These are in-person programs, full-time programs. And during this period, they will be getting a stipend of 25,000 plus HRA, plus 1 lakh rupees towards the contingency. And you can see many of the students who have actually done the pre-doctoral fellowship, they are ultimately transferred to either master's level program or doctoral program at different IITs. So this is a very good initiative, particularly if the student is inclined for research-oriented work. So these are some of the post-baccalaureate program success stories. Maybe I'll play one of the videos for you. It will not take more than 2-3 minutes. Okay, let me play it. Okay. Next comes internship. Many of you might be aware of it. NPTEL provides internship opportunity to the top performing students of certain courses. All course top performing students are eligible for this, but what we provide is that if a student is actually topper or scored 90 to 100 band, that is, we call it elite gold. If the candidate falls in this category, or sometimes some of the faculties will be taking interested in the discipline stars and domain scholars, mega stars, superstars. If you fall into any of these categories, we invite proposals or we invite applications from you. When the faculty member confirms that he or she is willing to offer the internship to you during summer and winter semester break at IITs or the institute that is offering the course. So we'll be writing back to the students or faculty members, only these two categories, who fulfill this eligibility criteria, that either they are elite gold or toppers. We write them saying that this faculty is interested to offer internship. If you are willing, then you can apply by submitting 4 documents. That is, in addition to the NPTEL course certificate, you will be submitting your resume, last 2 semester gate cards, SOP, and a photograph. Once you submit all these documents, the faculty will review it. They'll select the candidates, and the selected candidates are informed and issued with the offer letters. This internship is usually for the students, it's in person, and for the faculty members and maybe the persons who are medically disabled. Okay, for them who cannot travel or maybe they can't take the leave and all, for them only we try to provide them the virtual internship. So during this period of internship, whether in person or virtual, the students are paid or the learners are paid a stipend at the rate of 15,000 rupees per 4 weeks of in-person internship. For virtual internship, wherever there is a requirement of field work and all, some expenditure is involved, we may provide you 5,000 rupees per 4 weeks of internship. The duration of internship varies between 2 to 12 weeks. So the faculty will be specifying whether the internship is in person, what is the duration, and when does the internship start. Some faculty might be giving you the specific date, some are interested to give the flexibility based on the availability of the students they can actually take. Okay, so that is the NPTEL internship. The internship numbers, you can see some of the data we are providing since 2018, how the numbers are growing. In the current semester, we have offered about close to 500 interns. In the last semester, we offered the internship to about 1,700 students. Out of that, 851 has so far completed. Some are on the process of completing. Okay. Internship summary is that every semester, how many applied? In the last semester, 3,477 applied for it. 1,665 offers were made out of that. So far, only 851 has completed. And here also, many of the students who are after doing the internship, they convert to the master's or doctoral program at different IITs. The internship data is also made available within your login, the SPSC's login. You can just see whether the internship has been offered to any of your students and whether they have completed or not. Texas Instruments is a big name in the semiconductor industry. So they have said, just because they are tied up with NPTEL as our partner, so they say if any of your students have completed certain courses within their 4th semester and some courses within the 6th semester, then the Texas Instruments may consider them for the internship or full-time position. Which are the courses? The details is provided within the internship page. But just to give you an idea, either it has to be basic electronic circuits and analog circuit or analog IC design. Additional preference will be given to the candidates who complete additional courses like circuit analysis for analog designers, introduction to time varying electrical networks, phase law group, and power management integrated circuits by 6th semester. Then comes corporate social responsibility. As we said that just like your local chapter colleges, the faculty, the industry is also connected with us as our industry partner. So as part of the industry partner, what they do, as part of the industry partner, they support in different activities. First of all, they offer courses jointly along with the faculties from IITs. So co-offering the course, they provide financial support in the form of CSR, which is used to support the needy students. You might be as a local chapter, there is a time slot given to you. That is, if some of your students are not in a position to say pay 1,000 rupees fee every semester for taking the NPTEL examination, in that case, NPTEL provides 50% fee waiver for them on the recommendation of the college. So the college has to provide the recommendation letter for the candidates within the specified time. This will be verified by this will be scrutinized by the NPTEL office and will be giving the approval. Initially, the candidate has to submit or fill up the registration form by paying full fees, that is 1,000 rupees fee. But once they complete the examination, they'll be getting 50% fee refunded back to their account. So this is CSR, corporate social responsibility. We have created new criteria that, okay, if the female students, girl students from tier 3 cities, they take STEM subjects and get at least 75 or above, that means we provide them additional financial benefit. Okay, so this is the data we have provided. Pre-preparation assistant for the GATE examination, any national level examination, whether it is CSI or NET or your UGC NET or GATE examination, you really need to first of all find out what is the syllabus, find out which are the subjects, under each subject, which are the topic you want to get deeper understanding. In GATE portal, we have created syllabus mapping. That means you select the basic discipline, say computer science. Under computer science, you select a particular topic, say operating system. Then in that case, once you select a particular subtopic, immediately it refers to a list of lectures in NPTEL, which will actually talk about that particular topic. So that is called GATE syllabus mapping. Next comes, once you have gone through the videos, next is, if you have got doubt, who will clear your doubts? As long as you are in a college, you can definitely approach your faculty member who will help you out. Okay, otherwise, we provide live mentoring support through PMRF scholars. On a particular day, the schedule is maintained, and on this particular day, the PMRF scholars will be conducting the live session to address your doubts, to concerns. Okay. Third is your video solution. Before any examination, try to solve previous year's question paper just to feel that, okay, whether I can solve the questions which are really asked in the exam paper. So if I am struck with some of the exams, stuck with some of the numerical problems, I am not even in a position to solve them. In that case, NPTEL has provided video solution of previous year's GATE question papers. So you can search the solutions by either topic or by the year. Questions can be segregated. Also, before any exam, it makes sense that if we can write a couple of mock tests, which will give us full confidence that, okay, we are not missing anything, and it builds my confidence on me. So the mock tests are also embedded within the GATE portal, which I can take without paying any additional fees. It is available for the 10 disciplines which are listed here, and we started this mock test business from 2024. Support for the SPOCs and starts for the attending conferences. We know the single point of contact of local chapter college will be playing an extremely important role for the success of this program in their institution. They take a lot of pain. They take the information from the NPTEL either through Gym or through the email information, or they get the information through the WhatsApp groups. Whatever information they get, they pass it on to the head of the institution, departmental heads, faculty coordinators, and ultimately the students, so that the benefit can be spread across the total spectrum. Okay, now after doing all these efforts also, so they actually act like a brand ambassador. They are not financially compensated by NPTEL. So for this, what we do, we try to provide them some incentive in the form of, if any of their paper has been accepted for presentation in a conference at IITs, IISc, IIITs, IISCRs, or similar institutions. In that case, they can ask for 25,000 support of up to 25,000 towards their travel expenses and other logistics. Okay, so for this, every month, first 10 days of the month, first say month, date 1 to 10th of each month, the application window remains open. During this period, the faculty member will be submitting that, okay, my paper has been accepted in such and such conference at IITs. This will be scrutinized by the NPTEL team. They'll give the approval, then you attend the workshop, and after completion of the workshop, you can come and submit the bills and vouchers to get the reimbursement. This is limited up to 25,000. Earlier, it was only for the SPOCs, but now it has been extended to stars also. So if there is a student or a faculty member who is not a SPOC, but a star learner, NPTEL star learner that we talked about, then he or she is also eligible to avail this benefit. As we said, that there are a couple of courses which are marked as FDP courses by NPTEL. This is based on our understanding with our AICT, the All India Council for Technical Education. So these are primarily the elective courses and the specialized courses. So on completion of these courses, the faculty member earns 2 certificates. One is the regular NPTEL course certificate, and second one, by paying additional 100 rupees for this FDP certificate, they can get additional certificate of FDP. Now, what is the equivalence? So we say the FDP is approved. The 4-week NPTEL course is considered equivalent to half FDP of 1 week. 8-week course is considered full FDP of 1 week, and a 12-week course is considered 1.5 weeks FDP. And in the SWAYAM course page, where you find that course details, that is, what is the level of the course, whether the duration of the course, credit points, everything is mentioned. You'll also find it is written whether this is an AICTE approved FDP course or not. NPTEL Plus. NPTEL Plus is the paid e-learning portal of India, NPTEL. The difference between two is that in NPTEL, the courses are offered by IIT faculty. These are Senate approved courses. These are offered only during January and July, from January and July. And the courses are structured in a 10 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours. There cannot be any deviation. Whereas NPTEL Plus gives the flexibility that irrespective of whether the course is Senate approved or not, if there is a demand for such a course in the outside world, the faculty members can choose to offer a course. It is not only faculty from IIT, any other person can design a course. It is not mandatory that it has to be by IIT faculty. It is not mandatory to structure it in 10, 20, 30 hours, but it could be, say, like a couple of hours, say 6 hours, 8 hours to 1 year also. All right. So such type of courses, short-term programs, long-term programs can be offered, and the courses are not necessarily have to be recorded only. It could be live courses, it could be some part recording, some part interaction. All these things will be there. In addition to that, there will be regular MOOC courses. That means regular NPTEL courses. Consider a scenario like course or say cloud computing has been taken by many of the students, and some of the students of the final year, they failed in this subject. In that case, you really do not have an option to conduct the supplementary exam. So what the students can do, they can take the same course from here. And here, these courses are not restricted that they can start from January or July. Whenever they want, they can complete the course, join into the course by paying the fee, and complete it as per their convenience. It is a self-paced fee. That means I can complete a 12-week course within a shorter span of time. because already I know the course, I can complete it. Even this is very beneficial for the industry professional whenever they want, instead of waiting for 12 weeks or waiting for January and June, they can complete the course whenever they want. You can go to elearn.nptel.ac.in to explore what are the things available at this point. Particularly, you'll find there are many workshops which are available here. Reappearance for the examination through NPTEL. This is what we are talking about, that in case the candidates fails in a particular NPTEL course, and if the course is available in the NPTEL Plus platform, then NPTEL Program Implementation Committee, NPTEL committee has approved that the reappearance can be permitted through the NPTEL Plus, provided they have successfully submitted all the assignments, the qualified in the assignment component, that is out of 25, they have got 10 at least, and the course is available in the NPTEL. They don't have to pay 3,000 rupees towards the course fee. They only pay the reappearance fee of 1,500 plus GST, write the examination in a remote proctoring mode, and only one chance this can be availed. That should be within 6 months of the from the date of original examination. The request must come. And the certificate that will be providing under NPTEL Plus will be slightly different from NPTEL. So the college or the university must be willing to accept this certificate or accept this score as a substitute for the NPTEL certificate, considering this is some sort of a supplementary exam. NPTEL Industry Associate, we talked that, okay, just like local chapters, we have got NPTEL Industry Associate program. They not only offer the course, they provide the CSR support, which is spent towards the providing subsidy for the needy students. They use our resources for the reskilling or upskilling of the current workforce. They can recruit from our NPTEL toppers. They offer internship, and they also provide support in our soft skill training program. So you can see more than 104 industry partners, out of which 11 are CSR partners. Anything, sir? Industry associates are from different diverse domains, whether it's consumer electronics, power generation, transmission, oil and energy manufacturing sector, IT sector, electronics, semiconductor, whether they are in the government or private, all segment of industries are associated. Sir, can you mute your mic, please? See, if you just see the industry associates name, we have got big names like DRDO, Power Grid Corporation of India, then you have got Tech Mahindra, Tejas Network, Infosys, IBM, Mahindra and Mahindra. So these are big names. Ultratech, Cement, GMR Infrastructure, also Cleveland. So these are our industry partners who are taking the NPTEL courses for upskilling or reskilling of their existing manpower. Then comes the soft skill training for the NPTEL students. We understand many of our students might be doing very well in the NPTEL courses, but while they appear for the examination, they lack the confidence to face the interview board because they are not very comfortable in expressing themselves. They do not know how to present themselves before the interviewer. To improve on that aspect, NPTEL provides free soft skill training for the students of local chapter. What we do here, we provide soft skill training for either 1 week duration or 2 week duration. For this, the college has to simply write a mail to localchapter@nptel.iitm.ac.in saying that we are interested to conduct the soft skill training for our students. Once you write it to them, they will guide you how to proceed. They'll give you a schedule, which are the available slots. You can select the slots either in the morning or in the afternoon, depending on the convenience of the college and the students, and accordingly they can join the program. During this 1 or 2 weeks program, the students will be taken to the employability assessment test. They'll be having one-to-one interaction, mock interviews, as well as they'll be having interactive session with the trainers. During each day, they'll be having interactive session followed by a take-home assignment, which they have to complete. And at least 80% attendance and all activities are to be completed to get a certificate in this regard. The topics which are primarily focused are improving the communication and writing skill, which are the common mistakes they make in the resume. So resume, how to write a proper resume and all. Interpersonal skills like how to present before the interviewer, body language, grooming. Then how to use the social networking sites in the context of job searches. Okay, all these things are actually explained to the learners so that they can improve on their uh, interviewing skills. Okay, then comes the translation. We understand many of the students who are coming to the colleges, they might have learned their, say, they have completed their 10+2 language courses in their local language, mother tongue. So they may find it. Suppose a student has completed Hindi, Bengali, Odia, Tamil, Telugu, and once they come to NPTEL, where the teacher is actually speaking English, they may find it difficult to follow initially. To help such candidates, the ministry wanted us to translate the content into 11 regional languages, namely Bangla, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, Punjabi, Odia, and Assamese. So we are trying our best to incorporate these things into the courses. Let me show you if I can. Okay, say this is the lecture which is being played. Okay, so here what I can do, I can change audio track from English to so not only that, if you go to the actual lectures, then you'll find I'll be able to see here text subtitles. And the subtitles can be changed from English to any other regional languages. Similarly, the audio track can be changed from English to Hindi to Marathi or any other languages. Okay. Then laboratory workshops. These are different things. That is, suppose the Tier 3 city college does not have the infrastructure to conduct certain experiments. So NPTEL periodically conducts laboratory workshops where the students, a couple of students can go there, stay into IITs. These are primarily done during the semester breaks. They can go there, attend the workshops, which is of 1 week duration, but it is not free. Only 200 rupees highly subsidized charges are taken for attending the program. And the students, if they accommodate in the hostel, they have to pay the hostel fees and the mess charges. Okay. So during this 6 days program, first 5 days, they will be doing 2 experiments every day, one in the morning and in the afternoon, also attending some regular classes and all. On the 6th day, they will be attending an examination. If they write the examination properly or they can clear the examination, then they get a certificate, which is considered as equivalent to 1 credit by NPTEL. Okay, so if you go to NPTEL eLearn portal, that what is the NPTEL Plus portal, elearn.nptel.ac.in, you will find there are many workshop details provided, and you can encourage your students to join such programs if you feel that this is important. The NPTEL stars, they get different t-shirts, hoodies, normal shirts with logos printed into them so that they can actually wear and show it to the outside world about their achievements. Okay, this is a very proud moment for them. If you are a local chapter SPOC, then you are connected with NPTEL on a regular basis to different media like communication channels like WhatsApp. You have got connected with through emails, phone calls, Google Meets and all. But as a normal learner, if you want to say no, what are the things that, what are the activities that are going on in the NPTEL front, what new initiatives are going to be launched, we suggest that you can follow any of our social media handles, be it LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, X handle, or YouTube. Okay, to get regular updates on this. Then comes the local chapter. Local chapter, I know both the colleges are local chapter, but I quickly touch upon this. To become a local chapters are actually an institute which is partnering with NPTEL to take the contents of NPTEL for the benefit of their students. It is not a financial thing. Neither the NPTEL pays anything to the college, nor the college pays anything to NPTEL for this purpose. So it does not require to become a local chapter. You don't require any separate infrastructure or fee. A simple letter is required from the head of the institution, identifying faculty who will be acting as a single point of contact. Since this is an additional work, the faculty must first understand that, okay, this is, I believe the NPTEL is useful. Then only they should join as a SPOC and take the message forward to the concerned stakeholders. Benefits of the NPTEL local chapter is that you'll be getting a dedicated web page of the institute under NPTEL. The institute will be listed under the SWAYAM course enrollment page, and we said that 3,200 courses have been developed. Now you have got your library, the library, you have got thousands of books. These are something like a video book. So if you want, if the college wants, you can actually send us a hard disk of about 20 terabyte and get the entire contents copied in your hard disk and collect it and put it into your repository. So that now most of the lectures of NPTEL are available at your place. So the students from your local area network, they can actually access the contents whenever they want instead of coming to NPTEL or YouTube. You can access the NPTEL enrollment and exam registration data through the dashboards that will be provided to you. You can ask for the local exam center. You can request for the fee waiver for the needy students. It is possible for the local chapters to say allot a faculty to act as a mentor, and ultimately based on the performance of the students, the faculty can also get a recognition. Local chapter can also get a recognition based on the performance of their student, similar to mentor. This is how a local chapter page looks like. In the local chapter page, it is URL is nptel.ac.in/local chapter. Continuous on your left hand side, you have got join as a new local chapter. If you want to become a local chapter first time, that means click here. It will open a form here. In the form, you'll be getting a Google form. There a sample letter is given. Take that letter, copy, print it in your letterhead with the required information and upload it into the portal with the photograph of the SPOC and details, the letter signed by the head of the institution. It takes about 15 days time for the NPTEL to verify that data and then approve your college to be as a local chapter. If you are an existing local chapter, but your college has got, say, some changes, either the name or maybe affiliated university has changed, or the SPOC itself has moved from your institute to another institute. In that case, just click onto the existing SPOC, and whatever changes you want to do, there is a Google form, you can do that. NPTEL local chapter, I think this is not done correctly. But anyhow, in a local chapter, you'll be getting the college details, SPOC details you'll be getting, and every semester wise, how many students enroll into the courses, how many students registered, not enrolled, how many students registered for the examination, and what is their performance statistics, like your elite gold, silver, then how many passed, how many failed, participation, all these proper details, every data is provided in the page. Now the mentorship, a faculty can become a mentor. That means faculty can locally support the students in the process. If there is a doubt, the student can directly approach their nearest faculty in the institute and get the doubts clarified. The first level of escalation form. For this, what they have to do, the faculty has to first join into the course for which they want to mentor. Then next step, this faculty has to be approved to be as a mentor by the SPOC through the dashboard in SWAYAM. So the faculty's details will be available in the SWAYAM dashboard. From SWAYAM dashboard, the faculty SPOC will approve this particular gentleman to be the mentor. Once it is done, third step, this will be reflected within the login of the students, and the student has to accept this faculty as his or her mentor. This is the three-step process. Now, once the mentorship is accepted by the student, in that case, the faculty will get regular updates like whether the student is submitting the assignment and what is the score that the student is getting. So if the student is lagging behind, the faculty can actually intervene and support him or her. All right. Now, each faculty can mentor maximum 2 or 3 courses, maximum 50 to 60 students. And based on the performance of the students, the faculty can get a mentorship certificate. To get a mentorship certificate, the faculty has to earn at least 10 points. How these 10 points will be calculated? Say 1 point is allocated if the student is passing with score between 40 to 59. So in such cases, there should be at least 10 students in this category who has accepted this faculty as his or her mentor. Next comes your mentees. If they are say between 60 to 74, elite category, they earn 5 points. So at least they will require 2 mentees in this category. It goes to 8 if the score falls into the elite silver category, and the point goes to 20 if it goes to 90 plus, that is elite gold category. Okay. Now, if your students are either in the topper or gold medal category, then your certificate, top performing as your mentor certificate, will have another logo called top performing mentor. Also, if your student has got, say, at least 50% of the students have passed the course in elite category, out of which at least minimum 10 students must write, and 50% of them have successfully completed the course in elite category, then also the top performing mentor badge will be shown to you. Communication between the NPTEL and local chapter takes place through different paths. WhatsApp groups for every state. There is a Google group for all SPOCs through which we send the mails to all local chapters. If you have got any issue concerning anything related to NPTEL, you can always write back to us at localchapter@nptel.iitm.ac.in, or you can reach out to us through the phone call. Every week, every Thursday at 5 p.m., we conduct a Gmeet session. The link is provided through the WhatsApp group. In case of any difficulty, you can always join there and get your doubts clarified. And all informations are already shared through the local chapter website. The SPOC will be having 2 logins. One login is in the SWAYAM portal, another in the NPTEL portal. So in the SWAYAM portal, the enrollment takes place in the SWAYAM portal. So the enrollment data almost instantaneously will be available in the SWAYAM portal, and the students will be submitting the assignments also in that. So the assignment scores will be available in the SWAYAM. In addition to that, the mentor addition can be done only through the SWAYAM portal by the SPOC. The NPTEL website also will take this information, but with a lag. NPTEL, the enrollment data will be passed to the NPTEL website, maybe after a gap of 124 hours or so. And all pre and post examination related data will be available, whether the students are registered for the examination, the hall tickets, where is the exam center, marks scored by the candidates, FTP certificate, then how many students have taken the NPTEL courses from their college, all certificates, SPOC certificate, mentor certificate, few selection, documents upload, everything is done through the NPTEL website dashboard. With this, we'll stop here the presentation part. Maybe I'll just take you through website. So suppose this is the website of say DY Patil Technical Campus, Faculty of Engineering and Faculty, where it is mentioned the SPSC details, Dr. Kedar Kishore Shashtrabuddhe, and how many semesters they have participated and what is their this thing. And if I just want to see the other institute, KCC Institute of Technology and Management, I can see their details here, how many times they have participated. At some point, they had about 148 students. That's a very good number, but again, it has gone down, say in 2022, it went down to 1 and all. Now it's slowly, it is between 50 to 60, that level. So there is ample opportunity for improvement. Now, if you want to really go to see, suppose course list, where do you find the course list? You go to NPTEL semester information, just type NPTEL semester information. It will take you nptel.ac.in/semester. You go here on your left hand side, you have got semester information. Click onto the tentative course list of July December 2026. Here you have got the list. Other than the list, you have got your total timetable that I have shown earlier. The course ID, discipline, course name, SME name, then the institute that is offering the course. Then you have got which institute is offering, the duration of the course, what type of course, so that's a new or rerun, then all important dates, start date, end date, examination date, enrollment in closure date, exam registration closure date, whether the course is UG level, PG level or not, whether the course is core course or elective, whether it is approved for the AICT, FDP course, and whether it is applicable for the NPTEL domain. All this information is available. So you can download the course and see the course list. Later, after seeing the course list, if you feel that, okay, you want to refer to any course from the NPTEL, see, I go to nptel.ac.in/courses. I can see here, say, cloud computing. This is a very popular course. If you just see the statistics, you can see every semester close to 90,000 students are actually enrolling into the course. Almost 40 to 45%, 40 to 45,000 people will be writing the exam, and this is the distribution of marks-wise numbers. Okay. After this, you can see the download section. Under this download section, you'll find you can download the video individual lecture-wise from here. Then the transcripts are available, individual course lecture-wise transcripts in different languages, say English, Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi. If I want to download in Hindi, I can download it here. Or if I want to download, say, not transcript, but I want to download the book in, say, Marathi. Book in Marathi, I can download the book here in Marathi. Okay. So a student, if he or she is finding difficult to follow the lectures, they can actually see the book here and read it out in his or her own mother language. Okay. So you can see it's a very good composition. Now, once you have gone through the, say, read and course, it is time for you to enter, say, enroll into the course. What you do, you go to swayam.gov.in. If you want to see that entire course list, you can simply click onto the NPTEL logo. It will give you, see, a number of courses, which is 1,554. Number of enrolled students at this point is this is the exam registration, exam form is on. So I can see the course catalog from here also. Okay, the courses that are on offer from here. Now, if I want to select a particular course from NPTEL, I can select filter. I put the course mode, self-paced or regular. I am saying regular courses. Then, or all, let us put it all. Course duration, I am looking for, say, 8-week course. Then, if I want to take the course from, say, engineering and technology, I can select from here which engineering I am talking about. Say I am talking about computer science and engineering. Here it will give me a list of 8 courses from computer science and engineering, which is being offered by NPTEL. So if I'm interested in this course, a big data computing, here it is showing this is course card where basic information is provided. Now, once I click onto the course card, it takes me to this page. Here there is an introductory video recorded by the faculty, where the faculty has said in 2 to 5 minutes video what is being taught, what he is going to teach in this particular course, and what is the learning outcome. Okay, then the summary section, you can see type of course with the core elective, with the what is the medium of instruction. Course outline is the course syllabus, books and references. You can see here, instructor biography is provided, course certification, whatever we talked today, that is there. Then after going through all this, if you feel that no, I should join the course, click on to join the course. It will ask for certain privileges, like, okay, what is your, say, you can join through the Google account, you can join through the other accounts also. You can create separate account in here, you can join. So here it will take some data like name, phone number, email ID. I can select my gender, date of birth, something I have chosen. Country I have chosen. I have chosen some pin code. It automatically now I select my state. Say suppose I select my state. What is the state of KCC Institute of Technology and Management? It is it UP? Let's see if it is UP. Something I write here. I am a student, high school. Then am I local chapter? Yes. So I select UP. Then college name, it will appear here. If I see right here KCC, here it is KCC Institute of Engineering, Technology and Management, Gautam Buddha Nagar, UP. This is under APJ Abdul Kalam University. I put my roll number, I put my highest academic level pursuit, then diploma, law, academic area, I have selected something. Then I select, I agree to the SWAYAM terms and service, and I agree to follow the honor code. Save and continue. It's something I just something I am selecting. Now I have joined into the course. I have come into the course page. Here, what all things are there? If I am first timer into this program, if I want to learn features about this program, I can click onto this. How does an NPTEL course work? Every activity that we talked about is available. The videos are available. I can just learn it here. Now, these course videos will be available under this section. After this, there will be week 1. Under week 1, there will be a couple of lectures. Details will be provided. So under this, again, there will be an assignment. I click onto the assignment. Assignment opens here. I go to the assignment, submit it. And once I submit it, later on, I can see the progress. That means after the assignment submission closes, I can go to the progress details. And from here, I'll be able to see what is my progress. Okay, week-wise. So if I have submitted week 1 assignment, what is my score out of 100 that I can do it? If I have got any doubt, then I can click onto the question and answer session. I'll get question answer. I'll be connecting with the faculty. I can just join the group and start conversation with the faculty and teaching assistants. This is how things will work like. I think with this, I can stop at this point. If there are any queries, I have not seen any query from any of the learners who got connected to YouTube. But if the SPOCs have got any concern, you can address to that. SPOCs. Professor Kedar Kishore or Professor Gitanjali?
Yes, sir. I'm here, okay.
Since there are no queries there, I can hand over the stage to you. If there are any queries from your side, you can address to that. Otherwise, we can wind up the session.
All right, sir. So thank you so much for the session. Now, I guess next is the I would like to talk the impact of local chapter in our institute.
Okay.
So let me introduce myself first.
I
I'm
think it will be
Gitanjali
better if
spoke.
you can you switch on your camera, please?
Of course, sir. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Am I visible now?
Yes.
Alright. So I'm Gitanjali Spock of the local chapter at KCC Institute of Technology and Management, and it gives me immense pride to share the impact of this local chapter on our campus. NPTEL courses have created a culture of continuous learning across our entire campus. As rightly said by Sir, it's been 17 semesters we are associated with NPTEL, and our faculty and students both are getting benefited from the same. Your GATE exam preparation series definitely helps students a lot in their preparation and give them exam ready. One of the most significant outcome that I could see as a local chapter, we have seen more and more students are actively enrolling in NPTEL courses. This shows that they are pursuing knowledge beyond their classroom, dedicating their personal time to studying and appearing in the NPTEL exam to earn nationally recognized certifications. This helped them in their development, and this sometimes leads to startup registrations too. Schedule of NPTEL courses inculcates discipline and dedication in them that has a ripple effect of motivating and inspiring more and more students. We thank NPTEL for providing such a vast platform of learning and acquiring knowledge that enhances students as well as faculty skill and make them future ready in the evolving world. We do understand our numbers went down in the past, but we are working hard to get them on back, track back. So we are proud of every student who took that step, and we are committed to taking this momentum even further. Thank you so much, sir. Over to you, Siamila ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir, who are joining here and successfully completed this awareness workshop. So thanks once again for all for joining this and get use of this session. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Das, sir.
Siamila ma'am, I would like to deliver a vote of thanks for 2 minutes, may I?
Yes, ma'am. Over to you.
So, first and the foremost, a heartfelt thank you to Dr. S.S. Das, sir, whose knowledge and insights about NPTEL courses, internships, timelines, awards, scholarships, and many more have truly enriched every participant here today. Thank you so much, sir. My deepest gratitude to the Honorable Principal of D.Y. Patil Technical Campus Faculty of Engineering and Management and KCC Institute of Technology and Management for being associated organizers of e-workshop organized by IIT Madras. We sincerely thank the spokes of all the participating colleges. Their presence, enthusiasm, and dedication to the students make initiative like this truly meaningful. Our gratitude goes out to the students of all participating colleges because ultimately they are the reason we all are here today. We acknowledge and appreciate the efforts of the organizing team, supporting staff who work behind the scenes to make this event seamless and successful. A special and wholehearted thanks to IIT Madras for conceptualizing, organizing, and conducting this e-workshop and for continuously empowering institutions across the country through NPTEL and the local chapter initiatives. Finally, thanks to each and everyone participant for their time, energy, and willingness to learn. A special thanks to Siamila ma'am for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, team.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your words. And with this, we can wind up the session. Thank you, sir. Thanks for joining.